Hello and welcome to the Hourglass. All right, so I decided to come on tonight to do what is going on with your divine masculine outside of you guys' connection. So this could have anything to do with third party relations, if you're very sure that is what's going on, if you're sure that they're married, they have another family issues, whatever it is, it's outside of the divine masculine and the divine feminine's connection. All right. So keep in mind, you guys, not all of the messages, not all of the videos is going to resonate with your divine masculines. There are thousands, literally thousands of people that watches these twin flame videos. So, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's okay. All right. You guys remember time and energy is fluid. This could be past, present, even future energies, events. All right. We all have free will. So what comes through the cards tonight does not necessarily mean that your person is willing and able to take action. All right. So let's begin. What's going on with your divine masculine outside of you guys' twin flame or you guys' connection? So I'm using my personal deck. It's just a tool for me to help get more messages. It's nothing for sale or anything like that. All right. What's going on? I do have the TV playing in the background and I hope it's not too loud, but my favorite show, The Ghost Whisperer, is on. It's a rerun though. Let's see, beloved, tell us the story. What is going on with this divine masculine that's coming through? I do feel like this one that's coming through is having some type of heart awakening, or they're shifting energy within their heart space. All right. So they may be fine tuning some emotions, really getting to the bottom of what's real and what's not real, what's projected on them from family, friends. This could be life in general, spouses if they're married. All right, beloved. What's going on with this divine masculine tonight outside of their twin flame connection? All right. So they may be growing apart. There's unrequited love. There's no boundaries, and there's a different love language that's going on with this divine masculine. So whatever they're into, or whatever is happening in their reality right now, they're growing apart from it. All right. And I did mention, some of them may be very well breaking down a lot of parts of themselves that are getting in the way of their happiness. This could be their ego, self-doubt, stubbornness, pride, arrogance, whatever the case may be. All right. Let's continue. I want to get one more card. What's going on with this divine masculine outside of the twin flame connection, beloved? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so there we have it. The divine masculine showing up in his or her own reading. Wow. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. It says, I'm dissatisfied with my life currently. Now, you guys, we have been getting this card for a very long time. We could say a few months, that they're very annoyed. They could be very agitated, unmotivated, closed off. They could also be stringing along karmics, admirers, speed dating online, whatever they're doing to pass the time, to relieve or numb them out from this agitation. All right, so this is going on outside of the divine feminine, outside of you guys' connection. Now, keep in mind, these messages could also resonate with the divine masculinity within itself. Remember, this is a soul journey as well, a soul ascension awareness as well, you guys. I feel for some of your divine masculine, things seem to be falling apart, but it's falling in place at the same time. So again, a lot of enlightenment, couple tower moments, waking up to a lot of realities that they kind of like denied in the past. Interesting. I'll give it one more shuffle and then we could begin. All right, so they may be dwelling in the 4D right now, where they're still lifting the veil, All right, beloved. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands wanting to come out with the Three of Wands. So this may be the person that they're dealing with currently. Doesn't have to be. This could be a male or a female. Queen of Wands, somebody that's very passionate, very sexual. This could be a very sexual base. But what I'm seeing is like, we do have the grown apart here. We do have a male and a female kind of looking opposite directions. And it could be that things happen too fast, too soon, and things kind of like burnt out. All right. I do feel like there was a strong sexual connection between your divine masculine and this person. Could have had a little bit of black magic there with the cat. A little bit of witchcraft, and it doesn't have to be that intense. It could be things simple as dark entities or dark spirited women or men in your divine masculine's life. I do feel like they're very anxious about the future, about what's out there. Is there more? They're turning their back on the situation. Again, with the grown apart card, we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Queen of Wands could also talk about, sorry there, my throat got extra scratchy. What was I saying, you guys? Oh yeah, the Queen of Wands could talk about an Aries with Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be, you guys. I'm feeling like one is, your divine masculine could be really getting grounded within themselves, getting centered, and this person could very much be setting their eyes somewhere else where there's more creativity, more caring, more attention. All right. I do feel like this person was very bold in getting your divine masculine's attention. All right. Could have been a little bit of mysterious trickery going on if it's not witchcraft. All right. This person has a lot of ancient art, or they're connected to a lot of ancient art. Could be esoteric as well. Tell us more about the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands. All right, so that didn't want to come out there. Three of Wands, Queen of Wands. All right, so somebody's recovering from a heartbreak. Your divine masculine could have very well broken this person's heart. If it's not that serious, if it's not that intense, they could have very well delayed or, very disappointing. This whatever this was very disappointing. Very different love languages. Your divine masculine could have been very much attracted to this person's physical appearance, very hot, very sexy. Kind of seduced your divine masculine, or your divine masculine seduced them, and it turned out to be a disappointment. This person could have been a triple threat. But we do have some heartbreak energy, a lot of Libra energy as well. So you may be a Libra that's viewing, or this divine masculine may have Libra placements. Whatever the case may be, somebody just got too fickle. Somebody was kind of turned off, and they kind of like went their separate ways. Somebody's hair recovering right now. All right, somebody's thinking about this could have been a close call. Your divine masculine could very much well feel like they dodged a bullet with this person, and now they're in a restful state. I do feel like like they're resting, they're at peace, kind of thinking about some thoughts and actions they probably did with this person. They probably seek some type of counseling, or they had to seek some type of counseling after this ordeal. There was no boundaries. So, there probably wasn't any respect as well. You guys, I'm going to have to put my video on pause 1 second. Unpause. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so remember, you guys, the overall energy is I'm dissatisfied with my life. So the divine masculine, whether it's male or female, could be very much breaking their own heart with the decisions and the choices they are making. And again, this is bringing some type of revelation. This could have been a lot of heart awakens right here. And it's like almost like, if we have the divine masculine here showing up as power, definitely they're in their divinity. They could very much feel like they're being blessed right now, because again, I heard dodge a bullet. All right. This person could very well have a child, and now their child is in some type of counseling at school, or they may be going to some type of therapy, pediatric therapy, or they may have had I don't know why I'm getting that they went on some type of doctor's visit, and something was enlightened. Somebody was enlightened to the different love languages here. That is really unrequited love. Wow. You guys, comment if you know what I'm talking about, if you do know what I'm talking about. All right. There was a lot of sorrow. Again, disappointments, sadness. Somebody's probably sad that they're going in separation. Again, going into different relationships and always having the same outcome could be very saddened, is what I'm getting. But we reflect in here with the Four of Swords. Are we, Mr. Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine could be a he or she. I'm just saying Mr. because it's a masculine energy. Yeah, they had to retreat and rest about this, you guys. Interesting. Let's get one more card. It's a lot of swords energy, you guys. We have 3-3 as well. Oh, and there we have the King of Wands. So you may be dealing with a divine masculine that is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's a lot of intensity here. Air and fire element is very intense, explosive, impulsive, possibly. I just heard that this the disappointment just added more stress or sadness to this divine masculine. They're kind of still looking at the past, still dwelling on past mistakes. This thing is reoccurring. This is an ongoing cycle. And this divine masculine could very much be very aware or having this alignment that it's due to their impulsiveness, not having the ability to stop and really think through. Now they are sitting and really measuring out, really analyzing the situation that just occurred. Ouch, you guys, ouch. I'm really feeling this energy like just in a daze. This divine masculine could very much be an entrepreneur, very wanting to take charge. So it's like they may have pursued this person, led them on, and now it ended in heartbreak for someone, and now they have to really rest and recover. Wow. It's like, why is this? It's like, I can't be satisfied, is what I just heard. I'm never satisfied. Or this person could have told your divine masculine that. And now it's like coming to that realization, like, damn, I'm dissatisfied with my life currently. I'm unmotivated to do different things. I'm always going back. And they may be agitated with themselves, always relapsing into bad habits, bad behavior, bad patterns. So they're really letting what this person had to say about them get into their thoughts, get under their skin. Yeah. If this is not passion, this is anger. Believe it or not, you know? And get this, they was really digging each other because we have the king and queens of wands here. So they was really hot for each other. It was really steamy. It was all about physical. Like I said, they could have conceived a baby, and this kind of like really hit them with a bitch slap of reality. Like, oh my gosh, my impulsive waves really made me create another living being with someone that I just saw as pure physical. This person could have had a lot of nasty things done to them when they was together sexually, you know but it was just that. It was just physical. It was nothing to hold on to. Very disappointing situation here with the 3-3. Your divine masculine is really coming to the awareness that they did manifest this. It's almost like, why am I always manifesting things that are disappointing? Reflecting on that with the Four of Swords, maybe even feeling like they need to go for some type of counseling. Tell me more about the Power card, beloved. I want to know what the Power card means here. Oh, wow. So did you guys see that? It just flipped right over. So Six of Swords, moving away from this mucky situation to something that's more calm, a new beginning, a new emotional start. I feel like the divine masculine could have went to some type of counseling, or they had some type of assistance to move away from the situation. They got the courage, they got the power to move away still holding a lot of resentments about themselves, kind of feeling really bad. And then we have the sun. You know, the sun is always a beautiful card to see. It talks about happiness, it talks about being free, you know, coming out of a struggle here. Then we have the King of Cups. So, you know, the divine masculine could very much be aware of their true emotions. Didn't I say that in the beginning, that they're gonna break down, you know, parts of themselves that has been blocking them from their happiness. All right, very sure about their emotions, letting the ship sail, letting this relationship go. If it was even a relationship, it could have been a situationship too, you guys. Take it how it resonates. You know, gaining some inner strength, inner power with the sun. Beautiful divine masculine, having this soft control, you know, accepting their emotions, gently accepting or gently forgiving themselves for this roller coaster of emotions. You know, they could even be really identifying their emotions, and this is bringing them some type of inner control, inner power. Excuse me, you guys, my throat is all of a sudden getting scratchy. Okay, so we have a lot of dark blue hair with the King of Cups. They could be us having this a more professional or sophisticated look on their own emotions. Their soul is talking to them, so they're getting in tune with their own soul's guidance. You know, if your divine masculine is not all of that spiritual, they may have that enlightenment at this time or in the near future or probably in the past. All right. So what I'm seeing here is some feathers here, and I want to just take a look. I made some notes about some feathers because I have been seeing some feathers lately. I do have a black one that I saw, I think it was last month. All right, so the red feather talks about spiritual gifts is apparent. So wow, you guys, like I said, they're coming into an awareness of their own spirit guidance, their own intellect. It's like having a revelation that they should have trusted their spiritual gifts that they have. After all, they're coming out as the divine masculine in their divinity, in their power. So, you know, they're liberating, they're really happy that they free themselves from some type of blockage. You know, they had to be very bold as well. Yeah. Wow. This is an interesting reading tonight, you guys. I'm glad that I decided to do it. All right, so we have another three of Pentacles. So the three, let's see, 333 in the dark aspect could very much mean that they're too critical of their phase around stability, and this is what's causing clouded judgments. So what may look good on paper may look hot, may look sexy. So they're starting to be very aware that they are making choices that's based on fear of stability, their ego, and I heard sexual inclinations. English, I don't know what that was, but it just came and went. All right. So now I'm seeing that they may be rebuilding some self belief here. They may be really going back to work on themselves. I feel like they again may have went to some type of counsel or counsel of friends, and they're starting to really under us have this awareness that, you know, whatever they're saying sounds good on paper, but I have the tools, I have the skills, I have the knowledge and the talent to rebuild myself, to work on myself. Wow. Interesting. So it's like they're rebuilding their soul guidance, or they're starting to trust that soul guidance more, and with that they're recreating or revamping or reinventing, reparenting themselves. I just heard the word man baby. All right, so with the sun, some people love to say that that has a lot to do with Leo because of the sun. You know, it could also mean ego as well. We have the King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You know, the King of Cups could talk about Libra, Scorpio, cusp as well. Doesn't have to be. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. To more pinpoint that, the Three of Pentacles could talk about Capricorn energy. All right. So again, really working on themselves, possibly throwing themselves into work over emotions, because again, this was very heartbreaking that they grew apart from something that, you know, they may have thought would have give them a little bit more longevity. But it didn't. This person got really bored. They got bored of each other. We could see the two people looking at different directions, having different expectations of life for themselves, goals for themselves. So the sex is probably pretty good, but it was not enough to hold things together. And this divine masculine may be waking up to the fact that sex is just not everything. All right. Let's see what the Three of Pentacles has to do with. All right. So, you know, with the Nine of Swords coming up here, you guys, I definitely feel like your divine masculine is having like restless times about what they talk about at work. This could be their coworkers. This could have been a three-party affair. You know, three different energies was involved. This could possibly has to do with the divine feminine. All right. But whatever it is, they're very stressed out about it. They feel very hostile. They could have even felt like they was bullied as well. They let other people bully them into their own perceptions of relationships, of partnerships. They're having a lot of anxieties. They could even have a nightmare, a lot of nightmares as well. So something is very much playing them, tormenting them. They could have even had a health scare with this person. Wow. Very depressed here, very worried. I did get that with the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. So this is a lot of swords energy. You know, the Nine of Swords could talk about Gemini energy as well. Doesn't have to be. It could be a Libra and Aquarius. I feel like they're very uncomfortable at in their own bed. All right. Maybe they felt like they slept with the enemy. All right. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So earlier when I did the Divine Masculine's energy update, the Divine Feminine, because usually when I do Divine Masculine's energy updates, it always has to do with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine, not necessarily karmics or anything that's outside of the connection, unless I see I'm guided to say. All right. So here comes the Divine Feminine, because she did show up as the Queen of Pentacles in the update today. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, you could. It's called How Does the Divine Masculine Feel and Think About the Divine Feminine? I probably would put the link in the description box below if I do remember. So, you know, he could be very stressed and anxious, having all this anxiety, could have had a lot of dreams about the divine feminine, putting her in the third party situation again. Even though you guys are not in communication, they just always feel like they're cheating on their divine feminine with other women or men. Take it how it resonates. It's like a heavy burden. Exactly. So I just heard on the TV, it's a heavy burden. This divine masculine is going through this. All right. So he moved from a very impulsive person full of lust for power, lust for greed, you know, from the King of Wands, and then transition into the King of Cups, you know, very sure of their emotions. Could also be about the divine feminine. So let's see what's the connecting cards between the divine masculine here and the divine feminine. I also feel like they may be talking to or seeking counsel from a King of Cups energy, again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, with Capricorn energy. Again, this could be somebody that they work with. They could have been someone that they drink with. This could be a drinking buddy, a drinky poo buddy as well. This could also be someone that they trust to tell their emotions to, because this person may seem very stable in their emotions. This person could also have this person, this King of Cups, could also be a one ladies or a one men. So it's like monogamous person. All right, and they seem to have bring some type of clarity with the sun as well. Yeah, this divine masculine is definitely stressed out with all of these swords, about their actions, about the way that they think. Tell me more. I want to know what's the connecting card between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Oh my God, 10 of Cups. You guys, this this story, this spread tonight is amazing. I am definitely praying that it's recording because I can't see the camera. It's like way up above my station, above my desk. So the divine masculine is very sure about the emotions that he has for his divine feminine, who seems to be very much hands-on in her own life. He is starting to recognize that the connection between the divine feminine, and here we go, the divine feminine is definitely showing up in this reading. Definitely having to accept that the love, the connection between the divine feminine is very stable. It brings a lot of emotional balance, harmony, happiness. All right. It's joy, it's playful, it's accepting. Beautiful. I feel like, yeah. So we do have the Knight of Pentacles. And what I'm getting from this card, you guys, I'm getting a very different meaning tonight, and I'm going to voice it. This could be someone with Leo or Virgo energy. What I'm feeling is now that they're even more annoyed with how much it's like they feel like they're taking steps backwards in life or even getting towards this divine connection. I feel like they have to restart all over again, and this time they feel the distance is even farther because, again, they're going through something that the divine feminine may or may not know about. So it's like, it feels like they're just, the separation is getting wider and wider or longer and longer because they have to they keep repeating some type of lesson when it comes to the karmic cycles. Yeah. I feel like this divine masculine really desires to work with the divine feminine now. It's like I'm coming to the conclusion that he or she, my divine feminine, is the only person I could really work with. It's a good team player, you know? Yeah. It's like he or she's feeling like the divine feminine is the only person that they could really build with. And they may be wanting to return, but they're doing so very slowly, very cautiously, because again, they have to start all over in their healing. Again, I do feel like this divine masculine had some type of health scare with the last encounter that they had. And this is why they're taking their sweet time, because it's like they have to restart this healing over again. It's like back to the drawing board. Even if they had moved in with this person, the sex was great, the company was fine, but as time go by, they grew apart. And it's like, for whoever resonates, this divine masculine had to move back to wherever they moved out from. So if they were living with family, if they had a roommate, they have to go all the way back. And this may have taken some money to do that. So it's like they have to restart. Let me get some more on that Knight of Pentacles, beloved. All right. So what are they coming with this time? Compassion. They're coming with understanding with the Ace of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Doesn't have to be, you guys. This is just energy. Excuse me. Oh, wow. So I feel like they're coming back with creativity, with happiness, emotional happiness. Like that makes sense. They're very emotional. They want to come back in with new love. They want some type of new emotional beginning with their divine feminine. For some of you, this person is going again to another relationship. All right, because we do have the Three of Pentacles. So they may have somebody else that's waiting or somebody else that's there for convenience. But again, I'm dissatisfied with my life. So this is just going to be for a small percent of you, because this divine masculine is coming to that clarity with the Sun, that the only person, they're very sure of these emotions because they're in this King of Cups energy, very sure about what they're feeling here. Feeling very caring, compassionate towards the divine feminine, coming to that clarity. It's becoming clear and clear every day, every night that they spend alone. It's becoming clear and clear that they want to offer this Ace of Cups, this new emotional beginning. They want it. They want it all. You know, the divine feminine just brings a different type of euphoria. They want that peace of mind. And with the divine feminine, that's where it's at. All right. They want that love to wash over her. They want the divine feminine to come and calm their emotions. They're really dissatisfied with the choices, the decisions that they're making. Wow. So let's see what's they're fighting here. I want to see what they're fighting. Like, what kind of demons are they really fighting here? So we're gonna go to a darker deck and see. All right, you guys. Let's see what the divine masculine may be fighting at this time. Okay. Interesting. So remember, with the red feather, it's all about spiritual gifts appearing in this divine masculine's life, right? So they're fighting the duality within themselves, their ego base, and accepting who they really are in this para energy. Remember, because that divine masculine card did come out, they're fighting a lot of anger and chains, karmic bonds, or toxic chains. Beloved, tell me, what demons is this divine masculine fighting at this time? What demons is this divine masculine fighting at this time? It's a lot of anger here. A lot of disappointed in self. What is this divine masculine fighting tonight? Whoa. All right. Greed. We have gluttony. We have hiding true self. Anger and chains. The child I was meant to be. So they're having a lot of clarity on who they were supposed to be. So they're probably returning with the King of Cups, returning to an early part of their life where they knew what they wanted. They knew what they wanted out of life, out of themselves, out of love, out of family. Wow. Bride in a cage. So they may be feeling very stuffy, like they're trapped or in some type of mental anguish. Things are just not worth the heartache. They could be holding up some type of ethnic code, some type of image, and it's just not worth it. I just wanted to see what was going on there. Did you see how many cards exploded? It just splashed all over because they're fighting a lot of demons, you guys. They're fighting it. They're fighting up at night. Again, talking with people that may not have the best interest at heart for them. And again, these people may just be acting out of what they think is right. But again, if you're going by external validation or other strong opinion, you're actually living their life. You're not living your life. And we did see the child I was meant to be. So they're coming into this alignment with who they were supposed to be. We do have the man baby in the sun card. So this is another big awakening, enlightenment. What did I just hear? It's a breakthrough here. It's another mental breakthrough, clarity about who they should be given their holy grail, their pure love to, their compassion, their generosity, their emotions, their intimacy to. Wow, you guys. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know which deck to choose. Let's go to the fairly new deck I'm always playing with that I have not yet learned. Beloved, give us a conclusion card. My gosh. I could see why I'm dissatisfied with my life came up, you guys. I feel like they want to get back to some old childhood hobbies. And again, that's going to strengthen their creativity, their spiritual gifts. They're coming into a spiritual gift. So you never know if this person that they laid with triggered spiritual gifts within themselves. Wow. So you see what I mean? Sometimes we do need to give them this separation so they could go out and learn about themselves with whoever, to go through those trial and errors with karmics, with just simple temptation or experiences rather than the divine feminine. So when they do come back, they come back in wholeness. They come back in emotional security as well. They come back knowing for sure that this is what they want. Something that's slow, steady, and for sure. Because the Knight of Pentacles talks about slow and steady, but it's a for sure thing. Oh my God, I just heard Miguel. It's a for sure thing. And the other song called All I Want Is You, where he was like a wolf. and he was running to I guess she's a famous supermodel. You may look like a supermodel, you may be a supermodel, but here comes Miguel running, and he's like in his wolf form, following his instincts, being drawn to his feminine's call, and then they meet on a beach. I love the beach. I'm a beach girl. I come from the islands, so they meet on the beach, and they're just there chilling, bonding, being as one. Beloved, give us some conclusions cards so we could wrap this up. This is amazing. So I did see that card. Didn't I tell you? It says reclaim your art. They're going back. Let me read that as a matter of fact, because I love to read from this book. I hope that you guys do enjoy it as well. And it's 7, and 7 talks about new opportunities, the synchronicities, the sign. 7 is also a holy number. It talks about trust, commitment, being transparent, thinking about the long term rather than instant gratification that happened with this Queen of Wands. So, he attracted what he was in the inside. And again, another enlightenment, resting, reflecting on their behavior, their impulsiveness. Woo, child. Woo, child. I be getting some good readings. So it says, reclaim your art, your art. Every spirit is an artist, and without art, it has no way to express itself. Let your creative spirit speak. Write a poem, paint a picture, get out the watercolors and make a card. Take a beautiful photo, play music, create a gourmet meal, and or plant a garden. If you're comfortable in one art form, try another. Get to know your spirit through your own artistic experiments. Whoa. Enjoy your creativity for yourself. You're controlling your ego. Your controlling ego will try to tell you that the art is a waste of time and has no value. This suffocates your spirit and sucks the joy out of your being. Don't allow your ego, divine masculine, to scare your artistic spirit into silence. Tell it to be quiet instead. There is no such thing as good art, only authentic art, and yours is crying out to be expressed. Don't worry about your opinions of others when it comes to your creation. It's first and foremost for you. You need it to feel your spirit and to hear what it's trying to tell you. Silence the critic ego or the critical ego and hear your spirit through some form of art today. Yes, today. Oh my God. Didn't I tell you? They may have been seeking counsel from people that did not have their best interest in mind, kind of tore them down with their strong opinions. But again, waking up to their spiritual gifts and saying to themselves, listen, I have the skills, I have the talent, I have the tools. What you talking about? What you talking about? You know? I'm in my power. I am the divine masculine because I can stay in my power. Oh my gosh. They may even be creating something for their divine feminine who seems to be very preoccupied with her own life. They may want to come back and make a splash emotionally. They want to touch your heart, divine feminine. They want you to see just how profound your love has on them, how much impact that the divine feminine's love. They could also be tapping into their divine femininity. And this is where we have the creative, the self-expression, because again, they're dissatisfied with how their life is currently going. Some of these divine masculine may have to close down some businesses that just did not get off of the ground because a lack of creativity, a lack of their spirit expressing their true identity. Whew, child. All right. I do feel like this divine masculine wants to put his or her divine feminine first. All right, let me get some more on reclaim your art, beloved. What is this about? All right, so we have the 7 of Wands here. That's very interesting. That goes to tell me that they may be very much finding this as an obstacle, as a challenge to connect to their creativity. Wow, and that's because the divine feminine holds the heart, holds the divine masculine's heart, holds their creativity. She has that frequency that the divine masculine could tap in within himself. Again, because she creates space and safety for them to unfold, for them to blossom, for them to feel safe, to open up their creativity. There may be a little bit of resistance here from the divine masculine when it comes to their art, because again, having these naysayers in their ear telling them about what is not good and what is good. Come on now. This could also be society norms, not accepting the divine masculine for what he is, what he or she is, excuse me. All right. And this is where we have the Seven of Wands. They could also be, sticking up for the damn selves, protecting their damn energy. Oh, another seven, you guys. That is a master number, and 7-7 talks about researching the intuition, searching the intuition, feeling free again with the sun energy, doing that inner study, having that inner power, having that inner control, being curious about their emotions, wanting to open up and be generous with the divine feminine. One more card, please. One more card, beloved. I just need, wow. So they're going on another journey. We have 2 8s that wanted to come out together. Again, tapping into these spiritual powers, these spiritual gifts, being more psychic. All right. Some of them may have had, again, financial instability. I feel like that's going to be over when they go on this new journey to find their creativity. What they had before was okay. It was getting them by. But again, they could be fear of, leaving the comfort zone, leaving the nest, hey, and what would people say? What would people do? All of that in their mind. But again, following their intuition and going on this road that they're supposed to go. We have the Eight of Swords, keeping themselves trapped, but not seeing that they need to be that way anymore. It's time to go. Wow. So I didn't mention the 333 in the light aspect, which talks about the divine creator, angels, ascended masters are working with the divine masculine on this journey. They're very pleased that he now has the courage. They're very pleased that he's now accepting his or her own emotions. Sorry. So we have the Five of Wands, very dissatisfied with the conflicts, with the ups and downs, with not being able to cooperate with anyone. Always oppositions, competitions, aggressions, rivalry. They're tired of that. They're annoyed with that. It's not even motivating them anymore. So maybe in the past, haters was something to be so proud about, and now it's not. Let's get one more card from Divine Doors. Beloved, one more card. Thank you. So it says, morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destiny course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Oh my God, I have to read that again. Woo! So this divine masculine may need to meditate under the sun. They may need to do some sun gazing to activate that pineal gland. All right, you guys? I have no idea why my phone is clicking like that. So let's read that again. Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. So they may need to start waking up early. We have 2 cards talking about the sun. They may need to do some sun gazing, face the sun, no, close your eyes, then you face the sun and you directly stand towards the rays, and you let that warm you. You let that ignite that pineal gland, that third eye chakra, so you could become more centered, more receptive to these psychic spiritual energies. All right, is to gain that wisdom. A lot of pondering is going on with the Four of Swords as well. And they're going to be taking action based on the guided intuition that they're going to get. Right here. See the moon in the back? All right. And that's going to bring healing. That's going to bring soothing when they learn to surrender. All right, you guys. So if you did enjoy this very short, I hope it was short, divine masculine energy update when it comes to what's going on outside of you guys' twin flame journey, twin flame connection, please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share. Sorry, like, subscribe, share, you guys. All right. Chat to you later. Ciao.